Yes, but you're aware of the story, right?
Yes, I'm aware of the story, but it didn't happen in Rivers State. Meanwhile, if such action is taken by an INEC staff, it is a very high magnitude of misconduct, and it is an electoral offense. The management, we have our ethics of work, which means the integrity of the so-called INEC staff, and the professionalism of doing his job has been marred. So by so doing, it is an offense. It is an offense punishable by law, and the commission will not intercede in any form or make an input, but to allow the law take its course if such offense was committed in the eyes of the commission and in the eyes of the law. Now, as it regards those selling PVC or not selling PVC in the fraud, if such action was taken, it is against Section 22 of the Electoral Act of 2022. Okay. If anyone is caught with PVCs, either to use it to vote or not to vote on election day, it amounts to 2 years imprisonment if caught, or 500,000 naira, or both. It is an electoral offense, and the law frowns against that. So if anybody is caught doing such, let the law take its course, please.
Okay. Yes, you just stated that there's a punishment of 2 years imprisonment if another person is caught with another person's PVCs. But then now I'm wondering, why would anybody go to buy another person's PVC? Is it, or other people's PVCs? Is it really possible? Let's just assume that they don't get caught. Is it really possible for another person to use another person's PVCs? I'm considering the uniqueness, of... Yeah, go ahead, sir.
The legitimacy of the usage of machines credited would-be voters has come to play, because Section 47, Section 50, sub 2 of the Electoral Act has given legitimacy to our usage of machines, and the BPAS system, the accreditation system, biometric voter cannot be manipulated, because it will make sure it checks the fingerprint of the voter and the facials of the voter to know if the person is a robot or not. So by so doing, I don't see anywhere that it can be manipulated. No way. And besides, the new law now has made overvoting to be by those accredited on election day and not by the number in the register. So I don't see how the person will use the permanent voters card of another person to come and do accreditation and vote. It is not possible. It is not possible.
And yet they are paying monies to buy them. Anyway, I have heard what you have said on this matter.
Yes, vote buying is just a menace. Vote buying is just a menace, eating deep in our democracy now. And the commission has made a move to partner with EFCC. If such action is caught by the commission or the law enforcement agents, they will refer the person to EFCC that has such statutory jurisdiction to prosecute, and power anyway to prosecute. So INEC has further prohibited in our guideline for election of 2023, prohibited voters to go to polling unit with cameras or telephones or anything that will capture whatever thing they are doing there, to go and show to their political gladiators for some certain considerations to be furnished. INEC has stopped that, and I think by so doing we are trying to mitigate this vote buying, not to eat deep into our democratic setting. And this nascent democracy we are nurturing, the thing is eating deep. So INEC has made such move just to stop it anyway. And in Ekiti election, there were complaints that such thing happened, but it is not in the eyes of the commission.
Okay.
It is not in the eyes of the commission.
Okay, all right, thank you so much. Now, in relation to this whole PVC fraud thing, registrants across the states, now I'm focusing on River State right now. Can you still hear me, sir? Hello? Okay, all right, apparently I'm trying to reconnect with my guest. Just give me a couple of seconds. Thank you. It's Let's Talk on the Super Mid Morning Show, and today we're looking at the core member and some INEC staff who were arrested for PVC fraud. Okay, and joining me to talk about this and other issues that relates to the PVC is the head voter education and publicity. I just lost my connection there, but I think I'm about to get back to him right now. All right, so you also get ready to ask your questions because you need to share with us some of your experiences at these polling units as a registrant. Maybe you.
I'm still with you.
Yes, good to have you back, sir. Thank you. All right, I think I was about to ask you a question. Or were you telling me something? Can I ask my question?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Yes. So I was saying, relating
Hello.
to. Yes. Hello, sir. Can I go ahead? Okay. All right. I was talking to you before I, All right. Let's see. Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
I'm with you.
All right.
Yeah, I'm with you, Ijama.
Okay. Great. So I was saying,
Yes,
relating.
I'm with you. I'm here.
Good.
I'm with you.
Thank you. I can hear you as
Go
well.
ahead.
All right. So I was saying, relating to this issue of PVC fraud, just something related to that, kind of,
Network
right?
is the problem.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, network is the problem, but I'm with you.
All right, sir. Now, there has been some complaints from people who have gone to register for their PVCs. Some people complain that they're not able to get registered because the process is slow. Some people say while they are still on the line before it gets to their turn, it's as though the INEC staff attending to them have a different list that they also work with. Sometimes people are brought in from the back. Some of these complaints have come in. Oh, wow. Okay. And I lost the connection again. I really want him to be able to react to some of your challenges, all right? That you might be experiencing, might have experienced, during registration. But if because of network, I'm not able to hold through or pull through with this conversation this morning, what's going to happen is I'm still going to take your contribution and then have him come here, all right, on another day to respond to all of that, all right? So I'd like you to share with me some of your experiences at the polling units. Okay. As INEC has announced that they have the registration, is continued. So there's no June 30 deadline anymore. Registration continues. And, there was a notice from INEC that people should keep coming. Don't slow down. Don't slow down. People should keep coming to the registration centers to get registered. All right, let me get across to you now. I'd like to get your take. I'd like to get your reaction. I'd like to get your contribution on the program this morning. And if along the line I'm able to connect with Marcus Solo, the head voter education and publicity, would also have him join us back if along the line I'm able to connect with him. All right. So let me come to you right now. What are your experiences at the registration centers across the state and across the country? Perhaps you're listening to us from outside River State. Okay, you can also call us up and share with us your own experiences. All right. Some people have said they will stay on the queue before it gets. Some people say they get there, they fill one form in the morning, and while they are waiting for their turn, we had that on the news recently. While they're waiting for their turn, they see other people coming from the back. It's as though the officials have a different list. Some people have said they're still not able to register even after going there, or some have said they're not able to collect their cards, even after seeing the cards, but it wasn't given to them for different reasons and stuff like that. We need you to share with us this morning on the show. I'll be taking notes in detail. All right, because of course I would have to revert back to INEC and then come back to you on the show. Of course, also have an INEC person join me, perhaps the head voter education and publicity, because that's his duty. He will be talking to us, about these issues plus our challenges on the show. So could you call me up and share with me your experiences? Have you been to any of these registration centers across River State or outside River State to register for your PVC? What were your experiences at these places? Because we also will be looking at challenges faced by residents, plus the good side of the story. If you have a good story to share with me of your own experience at the INEC registration centers, I'd like to have them. These are the phone numbers. You can either call me up on these numbers: 0705 079 1021. That is 0705 079 1021, or call me up on 081 174 31021. That is 081 174 31021. You can also use the WhatsApp number. The WhatsApp number is 0905 948 1021. That is 0905 948 1021. So either send an SMS or drop a WhatsApp voice note or WhatsApp message. I'm going to read all of that. You could also join me on Facebook. You have extra options. You're not limited to anything right now. Go on Facebook as well, join my live video and drop a comment under the post, or you could drop a comment under this video and I'll read it as well. And we are on Facebook at Super FM PH, Super FM 93.3, Super FM PH, Twitter, Instagram, Super FM 93.3. Good morning.
Good morning, babe. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you today?
Thank God, my dear.
Okay, so 10 billions.
My dear.
Thank you for joining me. Yeah.
Thank you. I heard you. I heard the discussion between you and the man.
Yeah.
The man, anyway. Before I go to that, first of all, I want to appreciate she did well in her show. I never knew the daughter of Zion. I appreciate everything. Really went well. So I thank her for that. Her program was so touching. So having said that, honestly, most especially the first part and the second part, she did incredibly well.
Thank God.
Kudos to her.
Thank God. Thank you.
So when you do well, I praise you. It's in my DNA, and that's how I do. I appreciate you when you do well.
All right.
So thank you. So having said that, the centers I've visited, in Abuja, everything is moving very smoothly.
Okay.
I have not seen the complaint that is coming out in Port Harcourt. I don't really know whether it's because of its capital. I don't really know why. So it's different. Everything is moving very smoothly. They even put canopy. People are just enjoying themselves. So I appreciate Nigerians for doing that. So our youth copper, I beg them in the name of God. Their life is so precious. They should not allow politicians to use donuts to short their life. Because after this election, there will be another election. You went to school and read. In several years, your parents spend money. Would you allow your life to end in the election? God forbid. I believe they will do better. God bless you, my dear.
Thank you so much. God bless you, Ken Williams. All right, so I'm still taking reaction this morning. What are your experiences across the registration centers in the state? And of course, if you're outside Port Harcourt as well, you're outside River State, we'd like to know your own experience at the various registration centers across the country. All right, so do want to call me up. You can either call 0705 079 1021. Call me up, or you can call me up on 081 174 31021. Okay, you could also send a message to the WhatsApp number. You can either also drop a WhatsApp voice note. Use 0905 for that. 0905 948 1021. That is 0905 948 1021. And the connection just went off completely. Like, I'm really surprised I'm not able to connect with my guests at all anymore. Wow. Like, wow. Okay, and of course, don't forget to get to Facebook. Now, are you part of people that have gone to registered? Have you registered? What were your experiences? Or have you tried to register, but you're not able to? Okay, you've been going there, you've gone there more than once, or you were there just once. What was your experience like? Maybe you also succeeded at registering, but what was the experience like? What are your challenges in, going to register for your PVC? Let me put it in this way. Did you see a way? Did you see a way when you went to register, or was it just smooth? All right. What was the attitude of the INEC staff that attended to you, or to you and the people who were there? What was it like? Okay. If you're having difficulty reaching me through the phone lines, you can also send an SMS or a WhatsApp voice note or a message on WhatsApp. Send it to 0905. Okay, 948 1021. That is 0905 948 1021. And of course, do drop messages on Facebook at Super FMPH. Facebook, Super FMPH. All right, that's our handle on Facebook, Super FMPH. You see Super FM 93.3. We're live right now. Join the video. Also, you can join my live feed right now. Also, you will find the posts on what we're talking about on Facebook. Go drop comments so I can read them on the show. Okay, so let's get to Facebook and take some of the comments here. Chili Edwin on Facebook says, a member of the youth corps perpetrating fraud, yet they claim to be the people that will bring change to Nigeria, and people are clapping for them. Wow. Okay, and there's a reply here. Chiagozie says, Chili Edwin, who are the people calling for them? Please don't stereotype because okra soup is sour doesn't mean you should stop eating okra soup. Individual preference came to play in this case. Not everyone or core member is, not everyone or all core members are complicit in doing such. Okay, so just direct a grievance to the few, haven't you heard of core members doing great things in the society? Instead of putting all in the stratum, I send you a warm regards from here in Abuja and stop stereotyping. Thank you, Chiagozie. And Chiagozie also goes further to say, I think for every establishment and organization, there are disciplinary committee or departments, the staff who is involved and the core member of found wanting, they should face the music. If found wanting, should face the music. It is what it is. Over here in Abuja, the collection centers here are doing well. Oh, that's great to know. I went to one at Karachi here in Abuja. Great. The one at Maitama, great. Even here in Garki, where I live, great. And Wiseman says, good morning. Good morning, Wiseman. Good morning to everyone. Okay, so Ken Billons also called me from Abuja, and he said the process in Abuja is smooth, and they're having a great time registering for their PVCs. But the report is not exactly the same across some places in River State, as we have had lately, even on our news reports of people who had different kinds of challenges trying to get registered at the registration centers. Okay, so I'd like to get your take. If you're able to connect with me, I'd appreciate it. But if you're not able to connect with me, please make use of the WhatsApp number or just go online on Facebook and drop your comments because I'm still reading comments. And the WhatsApp number for SMS or voice notes messages on WhatsApp is 0905 948 1021. That is 0905 948 1021. What are your own experiences at the various registration centers? At the registration center that you went to, at the INEC or registration center you went to get registered, or maybe to even collect your PVC, maybe you went to INEC to get your PVC. What was your own experience? Share with us on the show this morning. Okay, then, so back to Facebook. AGK Manuel says, the day I went for my PVC was the very first time I went for something in Nigeria, and I didn't waste time. I went there early, and there was no much crowd, and it took me not more than 15 minutes. Very happy that day because it was a real concern to me just to have it. All right, please also do well to let us know the center. All right, the center you went to, where it's located, and your experience at the center. If it was at Obiakbo, do let us know. If it was at, Remo Kurishi or any other place, do indicate so that we know exactly what we're talking about. AJK Emmanuel, thank you so much. Good News Timothy says, the process is too slow. My guys are yet to get theirs. Wow. I allege they're out to ridicule our teaming youth since they tilted their support to Peter Obi. Oh, okay. You're thinking maybe there's a plot to frustrate Nigerian youth because according to you, a lot of Nigerian youth are supporting Peter Obi. So you think maybe there's a deliberate effort to stifle that intention or that ambition. Anyway, that's your opinion, but that might not be, I don't even think it's the case. I don't think so. That might not be the case anyway. All right, keep sharing your own experience with us. Super FM PH on Facebook, Super FM PH on Twitter, and Super FM 93.3 on Instagram. Still try to call the studio numbers 0705 079 1021. That is 0705 079 1021. The second number is 081 174 31021. That is 081 174 31021. Hello, sir.
Hello?
Yes, hello, sir.
Yes. Is this okay? Is this key news?
Is this still what? No, not on the news. It's on a program. Let's talk. Hello.
Hello, I'm hearing you.
Oh, yes. I guess it's just a very a not so good day for the network this morning at this time.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's the reason I lost the connection, and it's still breaking right now. But are you less busy now? Can you talk?
I'm hearing you.
Okay.
I'm hearing you loud and clear. Yes.
Okay, sir. So maybe we just finish up with our conversation earlier.
Okay. All
Okay,
right.
so yeah, so I was actually going to ask you about what the process has been like across the state um, after announcing that there wouldn't be a deadline anymore on the 30th of June. What has the experience with the people been like across the states in their various registration centers? If you have information on that.
Well, as I told you, the response is very typical with the behavioral tendency of our Nigerian citizens. The moment they heard that the commission is not stopping the registration of voters on the 30th of June, the surge decreased and not returned to INEC premise here in Rivers State. Coverage has equally increased. So we are not having a upsurge again, and we are working normally. The commission has deployed machines to register people, and right now they have not made a pronouncement about the stop of registration exercise. People are no more coming as much as it was before. So that is the condition we are here now.
Okay, okay. Are there challenges being experienced by the INEC officials during this registration period, especially, with the massive turnout that we had before the extension of the deadline?
Yes, we know more challenges. But what things at one, when there was the ability of the registrants to conduct themselves in an orderly
Manner.
since machines were deployed by the commission to conduct requests for registration, they were not conducting themselves in orderly manner. And more so, the commission deployed members of staff to be at the gate and get some issues solved with their Android phones without them getting to the registration officers. These issues that bordered on transfer of voter, change of name, defaced PVCs, and directions to claiming of old PVCs that left, because the old PVCs of 2011 and 2015 is still lying in INEC offices, a reasonable quantity of that. So it is this time that people are coming up with that printed card, they printed the laminated cards to the slip to come and collect their PVCs. So we are directing them as well. So all these people mixed up together, and it was making the service very cumbersome to render. Now we don't have the offset again, and we are no more experiencing any kind of difficulty. Most of the quests of the registrants were solved via Android phone by our staff trained in ICT. So we are contending whatever we are seeing at the gate, and we are making the registrants happy as well because we are attending to them. More machines has been deployed, more registration areas in our head office has been created, and as well in Faga, Obiakpo, Itore, and all the local governments in the metropolis.
Okay.
So that's the situation.
All right, let's talk about something you just mentioned. You said people could also register using their Android phones.
Yes,
And
you can use your Android phone via our website to ascertain if you are ascertain your status as a voter.
okay.
That is voter.inecnigeria.org. Secondly, for you to have all these changes, transfers, change of name, deface PVC, you click to INEC Nigeria, cvr.inecnigeria.org, cvr.inecnigeria.org. You get all these days done with your valid email or Facebook account. You get all these done.
Can you please repeat the website again, the one for registration? Hello, sir. Hello, are you still there? Okay, it's been an incredible network. It's been an incredible, Monday morning for Smooth Network. That's the opposite of it anyway. Hello, sir. Yeah, you can hear me now.
The network fluctuates. The network fluctuates, and is affecting us now.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. But we'll just try. After all, we're rounding off already. So I was asking for registration. There was the link that you mentioned. What's the website for that?
Yes, that is what I'm saying, that most of these that you don't need to meet our registration officers to perform most of these quests they're asking for. That is, if you click to our website, cvr.inecnigeria.org, you get most of these things done. Okay. Mostly the transfers, mostly the face cards, and checking your name as a voter, checking your status as a voter, and as well changing your name. You can do that with your Android phone without coming to the registration officer via our website, cvr.inecnigeria.org.
Yeah, okay. Thank you so much, sir. For your time this morning. I'm checking if that's supposed to be my last question for you today. All right. Any registration deadline in view, or is until further notice from INEC?
Yes, Commission has not made an official statement as regards that, but we are very expectant of it. More so, there is an organization that took INEC to court, and they have gotten an interim injunction to stop.
Yeah, that said it is illegal to have a deadline.
Yes, so by so doing, we are a commission that acts within the ambits of the law. We cannot disobey court order. If there is an interim injunction stopping INEC from closure of CVR exercise, we will abide by the law.
All right,
and let's see what happens.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much for being able to, get back to me again this morning. Thank you for your contribution on the show. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right,
You're welcome, Liz. You're welcome.
Okay. And that was Marcus Sulo, the head voter education and publicity, INEC Rivers State. And if you were not able to connect with me this morning, we can continue the conversation online. You can get on Facebook and drop your comments under the posts, the bears, the subjects matter, for discussion this morning. Okay. And you could also drop your comments under the live video, and it's at Super FM PH. All right, so registration is still ongoing. Do not relent because there's no deadline anymore. It's as though you guys were just moved, because of the deadline. According to what my guest has said this morning, the whole surge, had dropped drastically since the deadline was taken off. Anyway, if you haven't registered, please do go get registered. And if you also happen to be part of the people who registered a long time ago, all right, say before 2015, and your own PVC is there, INEC has released a statement. I saw that statement talking about the tons of PVCs that they have, in their offices. Please go collect yours. Go and collect it. PVC does not get old. It doesn't expire. So anytime that you registered back then, yours is still useful. Don't go and register again. Just go and collect your own already. Good morning.
Good morning, sister.
Yeah, welcome. You're able to call me, finally.
Yes.
What's your name, please, and where are you calling me from?
I'm God bless. Hey, I'm calling from River.
All right, God bless. Talk to me.
Yes, I heard what they said about.
Mm-hmm.
I went to the airport to collect my own.
Okay.
Even I went to that place last week, Friday. They told me that they are closed.
That's in
I
Obiakpo.
went. Yes, I told the airport. They know they have a center along the news.
Mm.
There. Went to that place. Just sitting down. As they were coming, we were just sitting down. They said they are closed. I said, yeah.
And they have
it by that
closed.
hour?
What
Yes,
time?
but
What
they
time?
say-
What time was that?
I went there around 2:30 something, and they said they start of the
Okay.
yeah. I said, why? They said
These
that's how
are,
they work.
yeah, that's how they work. You see that these are some of the issues I wanted us to look at if the network had not interfered. All right, I wanted to be able to have have all of you call in and have my guests respond to all of these issues because, but then the network has been really cooperative today, so to say, using the opposite term. All right, thank you so much for your contribution on the show this morning. We'll note this and definitely take this to the INEC and get back to you on the radio. All right?
Yeah, welcome.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so do stick around for the world news. Comes up shortly after now. Plus, don't forget that if you have issues with a defaced PVC or you registered somewhere else and now you have relocated to another place and you want to vote, oh well, you can just go to cvr.inecnigeria.org and take care of these issues by yourself, okay, without having to go to the INEC offices, anyone that's closer to you. If you do want to, fine, but you don't need to meet any of the agents. According to my guest this morning, just go to cvr.inecnigeria.org and you can handle all of that by yourself. Using your own Android phone, you can take care of these issues. All right, thank you so much for being a part of this. Thank you for listening. And keep a locked on Super FM 93.3. The world news comes up shortly after now.
Everyone needs a superhero.
You've heard about it. It's real.
It is.
It's
Super FM, Nigeria's #1 family lifestyle talk